Hello everybody and welcome back. This is SimFly CTO Roberto Capodieci here to bring you weekly news about the SimFly progress. So where I left you last week? I left you last week talking about experience point. What a week that we had. First of all, why we're not doing this as a definitive experience point thing. So you must have noticed that they didn't work very well at the beginning. I promise we did test them with 3 different simulators, different computers set up, and everything seems to work well. And that's exactly why we need you, the community, to help us test things in a wider range. Like the most strange thing happened. For example, you just needed to have a pullback in an airplane where the pullback raised the front wheel out of the ground, and that was considered a takeoff. There were situations that were so bizarre where practically the airplane was considered taking off and start flying when it was still taxiing on the runway. So we had to really realize all these things, thanks to you guys that being immediately testing our client and the experience point, doing the test pilot mission, so we could notice this thing. That's the reason why we are going to finish fixing, discovering this bug, and setting up tools so that everything is as much as possible at the minimum level safe to release the experience point in a definite way. So when we're gonna reach the point, we're gonna do a reset, we're gonna clean up and start with an official experience point collection for each of you. We're gonna notify this to you as soon as we feel we are in a place that is safe. So for example, if somebody just take off and then set the autopilot for 10 hours, that would not be something they would like that people collect 10 hours of flight without actually being there. And for this we are working in deploying an anti-cheat system, the basic function of the anti-cheat system, which is a small dialogue that you're gonna get randomly for flights that are longer of a certain amount of time, where you're gonna be queried if you are there on your simulator or and flying, and if you reply in just a few minutes, then the mission is still valid. If you fail to reply to that, and we give you enough time to go to the toilet if you need, don't worry. But if you fail to answer, means you're not at the computer, means the mission is not going to be valid to collect experience point, and in the future PAX tokens, which is going to be the most delicate and important aspect of SimFly. So for all this reason, we are going to make sure that all the bugs are solved. We had a lot of instances where, for example, clicking the end mission button was creating a blue screen, things were not working, there were some data that were getting stuck between the server. So we are really working to make sure everything is okay, but we could only notice this problem only when many of you are trying the client and are trying to make things run and give us the feedback that we need. So one more time, everybody, thank you for the support, thank you for helping us testing the software. I know you all want things to be okay. I know you've been patient, you're gonna be patient with us, but we're really working to make sure that the quality of the software is perfect, that the things work making sense. Is only with your feedback and with your help, with your patience and your support that we can go there. We saw some of you are a little bit tired, but it's already working. If you think about it, we had a stable version of the client at the end of last year. Now we are making it stable so that we can give you the experience points so you can progress. Done this, we're moving toward the packs, we're moving toward everything else. So be faithful. You see that we are working hard, you see the progress that we make every other week. So it's really something that we're working on. We have some developers that are working with us that are very good. We are working also in designing the good UI, the good experience. So we are doing this with your help. Thanks to you all. Thanks you all that you're supporting us in so many ways. So hey, until next week, test the mission, send us feedback. We're gonna find the new people that deserve a small prize, a small coupon discount for having give us the best suggestions. So keep going, keep suggesting, and please have faith. We're gonna be fixed with experience point very soon, but it has to be something that works before we can confirm that people can actually collect them. I'm sure you understand. Okay then, see you next week, and SimFly, take off and get more.